Nhất xa sẽ hơi chính em đem cái chính nhập.
Hằng nghe lại phim ngay sẽ.
Bác có bài bên nghe. Nãy thì bro chính em nhìn hấp xin nhau cái tay pop. Bác cầm bà bài chung
Ki khubor ka Batesi TV ka umdi basnyam bat pinjasliang Umrupa Premium Meghalaya.
Haga Dorbar mang tingka ka blalong haga sngihat banjai ka khanyo truk rumpang arajar apun riu. Wemelik moring kening constituency ba Livingstone Kharpran ulawan ra ke Jingkylli Iing Dorbar ban pan Jubab na ka Sorkar ba hadukat nungut ki consultant kidan hagitran repair jong ka Sorkar bat katnu la siu tulap yaki. Midrang ba ka jelau konrat ke sangma ula Jubab kidan lepun rungut ki consultant ki bede kriu shimet bat lo kita kidan sasan pukendai tli ki consultancy firm lari ki company bat yakini ke Sorkar klasiu sau point lepusan klur tingka shisnam kata tang usnam arajar apusau arajar apusan bat ka jingsiu komde ke besiu tulap hendre ke de kat kum ka contract ula Jubab ru bala Thung ki consultant di ki company da ka Balei da ka tender ka kum ki jinan kam ki kam bat ki consultant ki bede kriu shimet pat la Thung ling ba ki interview bat ki exam pa pera Ubak khar peranula kelibiang bahadu kat nutli kitanat Sorkar ki badan kam consultant bat Balei ki don kam hatu kadai nega Jingbamla ki officer bantri kam ne Balei. Midrang ba ula Jubab bekidan kat lightly kitanat ki baga Sorkar ke bo consultant bat kam de biki officer Sorkar kimla hendre kadai namal bekidan gijat kam ki baga Sorkar kedan kam de ki briu ki bla tibet baha haga kam halaki jong ki benta bat sakaweru ula ong bagi project ki bawan nabar habbe ben bo iki consultant namar bakani kadai ke weni ki gendon ke balabo hadu mentau ula ong bakambun ki consultant ke diki try jella bat neki lepun rungut ki rushiman kat kandangut ke diki try jella bat nalo kata ula ong baka jingdon jong ki MBMA bat ka MBDA kilala ban aikam hadu kat san sepak ngut ki samlap kenthe bat chendrang ki bana ka jella.
I will now call the House to order. Let us take up question number 1. Question raised by Livingstone Kharpran, MLA, and Chief Minister to reply, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to star question number 1. A. Sir, the total number of consultants appointed by the government are 36 individual consultants and 59 consultancy firms. B. Sir, the total annual expenditure on monthly remuneration for individual consultants is 4.35 crores for the year 2024-25. Consultancy firms are typically not paid salaries or monthly remuneration like government employees. They are paid consultancy fee which is based on deliverables as per contract.
Yo, parliamentary question, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir. I should thank the Honourable Chief Minister for the reply.
Sir, not able to hear you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. The Honourable Chief Minister for the reply. I have 5 more supplementary questions. May I know from the Honourable Chief Minister what is the mode of appointment or engagement of these consultants?
Sir, the different projects or different agencies that are engaging the different consultants, be it individual consultants or be it the firms that are there. So there are processes where sometimes it is through tendering process, where firms come in and they bid together and they apply, and based on the different factors of the process, the QCBS system or other factors are put into place, based on which the consultants are appointed in terms of the firms and individuals also, sir. There is a recruitment process that takes place where interviews are done, if necessary exams are also done. So there are different processes that are followed, and these are all mandatory and required. So therefore, these are the methods of the recruitment that is done, sir.
So, how many departments require such consultancy? Whether the government officials themselves are not competent to do the job as the consultants are doing?
Sir, I must thank the honorable member for asking this question. So this is a very, very important question, and I'd like to reply to this to the satisfaction of the honorable member. So number one, he has mentioned about how many departments there are there. So when it comes to the individual consultants, there are 10 departments that are engaging individual consultants. And when it comes to consultancy firms, there are 13 departments that are engaging the consultancy firms. So second part of the question which honorable member has asked is, are the officials not competent enough? Sir, everybody is competent and everybody has a role to play. Everybody has a defined area of expertise. When we talk of consultants, a consultant technically is an individual or a firm which has a certain expertise in a certain matter. Now, so when it comes to appointment of these consultancy firms, most, I should say all the externally aided projects, all the externally projects, and a large number of centrally sponsored schemes and projects. So for example, the EAPs, about 12,000 crores worth of EAPs are being implemented. And in terms of large projects like the Smart City project or the recently Sora tourism project awarded by donor ministry. So these processes or these projects or these schemes, they make it mandatory. I use the word mandatory. It is part of the process. It is mandatorily defined by the externally aided agency or the specific central government to appoint consultants. And as I mentioned, sir, consultants are experts who are, in that particular field. Our officials are obviously, sir, very good. They are very efficient, but they are administratively expert. A political leader also may have a certain knowledge of the political aspect. But then when it comes to aspects, for example, so just so that the House knows, the mandate also requires, for example, recently we had just sanctioned 2,500 crores for the second phase of the World Bank MITP. So that required an environmental and social expert in the externally aided project. Now an environmental and social expert has to look at the environment and social impact assessment. That firm or the individual has to see environmental and social management plans. The same firm has to also look into the resettlement and action plans. They have to look at the indigenous people's development plan. They have to look at community consultation and so on and so forth. So these are very highly specialized areas where these requirements are made. And as I said, it is mandatory as per the EAPs as well as a large number of the central schemes. So also I just want to share so that people are also aware that, sir, these are not government jobs. There is a thinking that these are government jobs being taken away into consultants. So these are not government jobs. Government jobs are government jobs. These are the mandated expertise that are required as per the project guidelines being given, which we need to do. Number two, as I said, sir, these are specialized jobs. These are jobs which a normal team in the administration, who are expert in administration and bureaucracy, they are not able to look into these aspects, as I said, like the environmental aspect. So the third and most important thing is that in the individual consultants that we have, a large number of those consultants are our own local boys and girls. And therefore, if you look at, not consultants, but like the projects that we get through these consulting agencies, which are then implemented by MBDA or MBMA or any other agency. Today, MBMA, MBDA, sir, they employ 1,500 people. They are employing to implement these projects, which these consultants helped us, identify, build up, and bring. And 12,000 crores worth of project is going on today in the EAPs, because of which 1,500 jobs have been created in MBMA, MBDA. And you'll be happy to know today that 99.9% of them are all local boys and local girls who are working in these different projects. So you'll also be, this also the House should know that EAPs, they have a scope of 5%, up to 10% of the funds being used for administrative expenditure. It is mandated again, sir. So that means 12,000 crores of externally aided projects are going on, which means 5% of that is 600 crores can be used for administrative expenditure. So these are not money that is coming from our own taxes collection. This is externally aided funds that are coming in. And the consultancy expenditure on a whole of whatever we spend, sir, 87% is today taken from the externally aided projects. So if we're spending 100 crores a year, for example, 87 crores is spent from the externally aided projects, which is funds coming in from outside. So these are the few things which I thought should clarify, so that the House is understanding that these are not government jobs, as I said. These are additional experts that are required and mandated by the EAPs and central agencies for us to implement those projects.
So,
Next question, please.
so we have so many MBA graduates from states. Are these MBA graduates are also qualified to be recruited as consultants?
Yes, sir. They are absolutely qualified. But as I mentioned, sir, earlier, that it's a special expertise that is required for different works that have to be done. Sometimes we need experts and consultants for agriculture-related work. Sometimes we need experts for health-related works. Sometimes we need experts for power department also. Even in areas of education, experts are required. So, sir, when we say consultant, we always think that a consultant is only a administrative or a management consultant. That's what we tend to think. But consultants are subject-wise. There are consultants/experts for environment, for water-related issues, for agriculture-related issues. These are all consultants only, sir. So therefore, an MBA is definitely qualified, and they would be there for a management-related consultancy. But that same MBA may not be able to do the consultancy work when it comes to, say, environment-related issues, because for that we need an environmental expert. So therefore, if there's an environmental expert, then we definitely take in. Now, just to share with the honorable member, sir, that in the beginning, as we started off, we were building the capacity of the department, of the agencies, and of our people, sir. And it is because of the expertise that we were able to put in that we were able to leverage and get schemes from central government and from the EAPs. Today, sir, we are one of the few states to get the highest number of externally aided projects because of the expertise that we took on board. We are also one of the few states to maximize the central government agency schemes. So the project in Sora, worth about 200 plus crores, there was only one project the whole donor ministry was going to give to one of the states in the northeast. It was like a competition almost. And because of the fact that we were able to put in experts and the local, our officials and the tourism team, they worked together with experts. In time, we were able to deliver and get the 200 plus crore projects. So therefore, sir, it depends. The answer is yes also, that they are capable and they can, but it depends on what expertise we require. And to conclude to this reply of this particular question, that today we have 36 individual consultants who are there, And out of these 36 individual consultants, sir, 52%, 19 of them are our own local boys and girls, our own MBAs, our own ex-officials who were there who maybe have retired, or our MBA students, or agriculture experts, or environmental experts, sir. And as we move along, we are ensuring that the capacity of our youngsters is built up through the entire ecosystem, so that more and more of our youngsters can become capable to then take on this responsibility that requires global expertise.
Thank you, Chief Minister. Whether the government used to conduct any performance assessments of these consultants, if so, please give details.
Sir, as I mentioned in my reply, that the consultants are paid based on deliverables as per contract. So therefore, once they deliver something, for example, if the DPR has to be made within 2 weeks' time, that deliverable will have a certain amount that has to be paid to them. So therefore, sir, their basic assessment, I should say, is on their own, because if they don't perform and they don't deliver, then they don't get the kind of fees or the money that is being put in the contract. So everything is in the contract, and they have to deliver as per a thing, and based on how they deliver, what quality they deliver, on the time they deliver, as per terms and conditions, they are paid. So in a way, so the contract only becomes a mechanism of ensuring that that the payments are made as per the deliverables.
One question, sir. May I know whether the consultants engaged by the government are performing advisory role only, or whether they are carrying out duties that are normally assigned to regular government officers?
Sir, again, the project-to-project basis, the different aspects are there. But in most cases, sir, the project, the work that happens is, of course, the preparation of DPRs. So that is one of the parts that they do. The second important aspect that they do is what we call the environment and social experts. That is the second part that they do. The third is they work in procurement. Again, procurement is a very complicated step. Agencies like the World Bank, ADB, they are very, very particular about procurement policy. And hence it has to be done in a very, very expert manner, as well as, in details. Then the PMU, they also act as PMU. So they are the project management unit. So therefore they check into the different aspects of the project, whether it's being implemented on time or not. Because again, it's mandated by the funding agency that requires us to have them as PMUs. And then, and contract supervision. So in the contract supervision also is part of the work. Again, so these are all aspects which are mandated by the funding agencies for that particular project. It's not something that we have come out with. So therefore, it's all depends on project to project, funding to funding. And based on that, Government of India or the funding agency defines what that funding should be, or what that particular aspect should be. And obviously, sir, at the end of the day, the responsibility of the government officials is always the power or the mandate that's been given to government officials. That cannot be taken away by anybody, sir. The particular official at that particular post or level has been given the power and mandated by the government. So the agency comes in and in technical terms, so just to summarize, at the end of the day, plays a role to support the system. And we can use the honorable member's word as an advisory, but the advisory also, as I said, goes into these 3-4 areas that I mentioned of a DPR, environment and social aspect, procurement, PMU, construction supervision. So it depends on all of that. But the primary role is to support the system and not to take over the system, not to interfere with the system, or not to be there to take the responsibility of government officials. They have the defined role, sir, and they go as per the defined role.
So we move on to next question. You have not raised your... Okay.
Working down. Sir, in the course of reply, the Honorable Chief Minister said that Meghalaya has received the highest funding in external aided schemes. So may I know whether this highest is among the entire country or among the northeastern states, sir?
So the amount is about 12,000 plus crores. It is, I should say, among the smaller states in the northeast, it is the highest, way, way above the rest of the northeastern states. Most of them, that is. Maybe one more will be there that is somewhere close to us, but otherwise way above the rest of the northeastern states. And we are also at almost at par at what the larger states and the bigger states are able to absorb. Sir, again, just so that the House is clear, that when we talk of big projects, sir, there is a lot of work that goes into these things. You need the capacity to be able to present what you want to do, and you have to have the capacity to absorb the money that has been sanctioned. Both of this requires a lot of efficiency in the system. And therefore, Meghalaya has been able to present itself and also work in that manner. And that's why we've been able to get these funds. But to answer the question, sir, yes, we are definitely the highest among the small states, and we are at the league of a large number of states, at the largest states in the country, sir.
Okay,
Mr. Speaker, sir, though enough time has been taken for this start question number one, in view of the importance of this question, I would like to seek some more information in respect of the purpose of this consultancy who were appointed. We understand very well the purpose. Now, in view of these different numbers appointed by the government, which reflects 36 individual consultants and 59 consultancy firms, in respect of the various proposals that is expected to be prepared by these consultants in order to post them before the different line ministries, Government of India, for the purpose of availing programs under EAP. May I seek this information to be placed on the table of this August House in as far as the proposals which have been successfully prepared and posted to different line ministries and their fate thereof from the time of their appointment till date.
Yes, sir. I have some of the information with me, and if the honourable member would like to know that, but it says that the list is long. I can place it on the table of the House. So we'll do that. And it's a good number, sir, so just to share with you, and it's something that yeah, yes, sir.
To cut down. But Paul, Lindo, please.
To know whether there is a mandatory inbuilt disclosure of interest clause to ensure that no consultant is working for a firm that is bidding for projects in the same department that they advise or are consultants to.
So this is more technical in nature. I don't want to comment without going through the facts. But in most of the cases in such contracts, these kind of clause of conflict of interest is definitely part of the agreements that are there. So it would not be advisable and not be appropriate for government not to have that. So therefore, it should be there, but I would definitely seek more time to reply to that. But as I said, it is a natural process. It's a natural process. It must be there. It should be done, and I'm very sure it is part of it, sir. But as I said, without getting the exact details, I would not. But as I said, the information, whatever is with me, is that it should be a yes. But as I said, I will come back with all the details, sir.
Yes, Baba Srevel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I would like to know from the Honorable Chief Minister, as per the information that have been replied by the Chief Minister with regards to the annual expenditure on monthly remuneration for individual consultant is 4.35 crores, specifically for 2024-25. May I know from the Honorable Chief Minister, as far as the consultancy fee, which is paid to these consultancy firms based on deliverables as per the contracts, how much is the amount that has been paid to these firms?
So just one second, with a lot of papers out here. Just try to... Ready? Oh. Sir, to the 59 firms, to the 59 firms that are there, the total amount that has been given is 131 crores. Out of the 131 crores, 116 crores is through the administrative expenditure permissible under the externally aided projects. So 116 crores comes out from the funding agencies' funds that come to us. Then there are, of course, other projects that are there where we require their expertise, where we have to fund from our side. So that from the state side, we have spent till now about 10 crores, 75,000, 10 crores, 75,000. And from central fund, we have spent 5 crores, 67,000. And from externally aided projects, 85% of the amount that has been paid to these firms has come from externally aided project funding, amounting to 116 crores. So total 131.73 crores.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
One last question. Only one.
No, two.
You have spent so much time on this single question.
I'm not the one who's spending.
Just one question.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Sir, 2 questions, please, because there is no such rule. I mean,
I can allow only 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Please,
Okay.
fast.
Okay, may I know from Honorable Chief Minister, what are these consultants which had given, I mean, through your reply, total consultants is 95. Whether these 95 are there since the first day which has been appointed?
No, sir. Sir, as mentioned, these are not government jobs that remain permanently. Consultants are appointed on a project-to-project basis. So as the project comes, they are appointed, and as the project concludes, the work of the consultants and the terms are over then. So therefore, as we went along, many externally aided projects were applied for. So therefore, we picked up the consultants as we moved along. So it's not that from day one they've been there. And that is the reason why we have seen that a large number of projects, from externally aided projects went through. So we are at 12,000 crores today. And a lot of the projects, as I said, the consultancy is mandated, sir, in the terms and conditions of these EAPs. Just to give another example, in the Sora project also, where we got 200, we got consultants as per the mandate, and we got that project sanctioned for Meghalaya. Similarly, sir, a project like the Smart City. Similarly, projects like the Unity Mall. So we were one of the first states to get the project submitted, as well as the first 3 states to get the sanction of Unity Mall, because the consultants were there. So therefore, so consultants are a critical part, and they are there as per the mandate, and they are appointed as per the lifespan of the project, and they are project to project basis. They are appointed when the project comes in, and it's over when the project is over.
Mr. Speaker, sir, one more question, please. Through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to know, like what the Honorable Chief Minister had replied during the course of his reply, when questioners, Honorable Member from Mauringkening had asked about how is the criteria or policy for appointing these consultants? Whereas Honorable Chief Minister had replied, the after effect, I mean the after appointment. But he do want, and myself also, and I hope every one of us, we do want to know the clear criteria that how is the procedure taken ahead before given appointment, before appointing the consultant.
Sir, again, there are a lot of confusion as to, I think the whole word consultants. And again, as I said, I repeat, sir, that consultants are of different nature, and the point is, sir, that there is no defined process for a consultant. The general process is there, and but the requirements differ, sir. For example, if I require an expertise for environmental and social risk assessment, then the consultant for that and the advertisement for that, process for that, the tendering for that will have different terms and conditions. If I require an expert or a consultant for agriculture-based, somebody who will study, bud rot disease, or somebody who will study the overall possibility of expansion of, shiitake mushroom demand in the state, then will require marketing and agriculture expertise. So it all depends based on the project's needs. But the process of interview, process of, say, an exam if necessary, process of presentation and tendering process. So these are standard operating procedures which need to be followed as per the mandate of the central agencies, central government, as well as externally aided agencies. So there is a defined process. And as I said, I just want to be short in this, sir, that the interview or the exams that have to be held, again, case-to-case basis, or the tendering, the process is defined, sir. And if we have to follow those processes, we cannot just simply appoint anybody that we would wish. There is a process of doing it, and then the selection is done on the basis of that.
Thank you. Now we move on to question number 2, raised by Sri Nujoki Sumo MLA. Minister in charge to reply, please.
Oh, for once I'm ready before her. Chale! Gorgeous. Let's go!
Coming. How much you honk, yeah?
Come on, we should leave.
Chill. It's just family.
Exactly. और घर वाले ही late.
By the way, how am I looking?
Very late.
Streamers, caps, candles, cake, definitely balloons. सब आ गया. Wait a minute. Where is everyone? Show off.
Hey bro, how's it going?
एक बात बता, सबसे फास्ट होकर भी हमेशा लेट कैसे?
Style bro, style.
Hello guys, where's the birthday boy?
यहीं कहीं होगा, अपने फीचर्स को रील्स पे शो ऑफ करता हुआ.
इतना बिगाड़ा जो है. Automatic gearbox, ventilated seats, sunroof.
क्यों ना हो? फैमिली का सबसे यंगेस्ट भी तो है. Let's go guys, party time.
Skoda.